Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I once again, Lord IBO Reese Hearts, and you're watching CORP Exchange Television. Today, we're looking at a scene management report. For those of you who don't know, I started up a little firm, if you will, a little company. Not many members. A few of my close associates, close friends. It started in 2008. So what happened was a lot of people were losing their homes, and people didn't know what to do. So people, even in my neighborhood, they would just walk away from their house. So what we started was scene management, and in real estate, at that time, doing the what is it again? The ones when you refinances. A lot of people didn't know about the refinances that can keep you in your home and buy you time, so you don't get foreclosed on. And I have a good set of attorneys. I put them in the network, and it helped a lot of people, myself included, because that was a very, very trying time. So that was just a little history on scene management. By the way, Lord IBO Reese Hearts, CORP Exchange. Got to tell you about the new Braga design shirt that everybody's going crazy over here. It's very nice, and it's comfortable too. Cool. Actually, it keeps you cool when you're outside. It's good for like if you're in your garden or something like that, and you can pick it up for about $375. I'd let it go for $375 if I had to. So we wrote a little something. This is in 2008. So we're reflecting on it here in 2022, which is 15 years later. And actually, you can quote me on most of this because this was I was given to my, given to the market. Following the crash of 2008 economic crash, the outlook seems the following: housing market letdown was within a restriction of credit. The multiples of the decoupling of government intervention in the form of bailout stimulus and specified government programs in relation to the job loss was simply keys, because a nest egg, you couldn't survive with just your nest egg. So a lot of people they still needed help. That's how bad and how fast the situation got out of control. The realization is that the American dream will not be a good dream without the tools to provide equity that suffice to satisfy the payments with good credit, again coupled by a timely payment on your borrowed monies. So another thing that was pushing people down faster was if you were becoming late on your payments. If you couldn't make the payments, but even the fact that you were being late at the time sped up the process and put more pressure towards the downwards of the credit crisis. The end of the economic crisis is not ending soon, is expected. Regulation, due to the situation of the state of the financial institutions, financials being a catalyst that cause the snowball effect of the housing market, stock market, and employment market debacles. The employment market is the fact of the main reason that the economy was starting to slide. Yeah, jobs are not promising due to the fact that the market, through technology and large companies cutting back to save money, These actions are causing and are resulting in companies that were training, that were lacking training and education. This will make the employment job market much more competitive than it is now in 2008 moving forward, and even more competitive by 2027. So I was looking at, I'm not trying to be a I here, but we were looking at, this is 2008, we were thinking all the way to 2027, which is 20 years. So you're at 22 now, you're getting close. The jobless have staggered the U.S. economy and is stifling growth. And the negative side effect of this is much more government intervention. The government intervention causes discretion in local government and communities because they are winners and losers by passing favor, if you will, usually to those political organizations that are in power and maintain control. Then he goes on to say, the argument of government intervention comes from the fairness of the law of the land, blah, blah, blah. And that Lord Risi Hodge or something. Again, my name is Lord IBO Risi Hodge. You're watching CORP Exchange. And this is a scene management segment here. And you got to give me a minute, because reflecting back on 2008, that was a very, very interesting time. 20 years ago, almost, 15, 14 years ago. Furthermore, the housing market does not contradict the fact of a failing economy. Housing market regulations and the way about going to purchase a home since the Dodd-Frank financial regulation leading up to the crash of the housing market. Purchasing a home was a Wild Wild West okey doke of a deal, which was not good. Today, purchasing a home is a gridlock task of ridiculous amounts of money down and near perfect credit conditions. Lord IBO Risi Hodge, CORP Exchange, Scene Management. Thank you and have a very blessed day.